Hey guys, today we are going to talk about calculating your BMR. But before we get started, let's talk a little bit about your BMR itself. So in your presentation in your Google Slides, Making Healthy Food Choices, we've already talked a little bit about BMR. So what exactly is it? Well, it's your basal metabolic rate, the energy that your body is burning while at rest. That means while you're sitting, watching TV, while you're sleeping, your body is actually still using and burning calories. So in order for us to determine a healthy weight and determine the right amount of calories that we need to maintain that healthy weight, we need to know exactly what your BMR is. Because we want to know what exactly we need, and then we need to know how many calories we need to take in for extra things like walking, exercising, cleaning your room, different things like that. So we're just really breaking it down and getting down to the nitty-gritty of calorie burn when we calculate your BMR. Okay? So let's see how many calories that your body needs in order to function, okay, normally for all of your brain function, heart function, lung function, organ function, and different things like that. So you should have this sheet pulled up, your individual BMR, okay? So we're going to calculate your specific BMR. This is specific to you, okay? You also need to have a calculator. I'll have my phone here, okay? Because it's just easy, right? All right, so you're going to pick the appropriate formula and fill in the missing information. So, guys, you will do BMR 66 plus 6.23 times weight in pounds plus 12.7 times height in inches minus 6.8 times age in years. Now, if you notice by looking at these formulas, you should already have your weight in pounds and height in inches and your age in years. We should already know that before we get started. Okay, so if you don't know that, go ahead and pause the video and go find that out right now. Okay, so here we go. We're going to fill it in. I'm going to use the female formula. Okay, so males, make sure you're choosing the right formula. Girls, make sure you're choosing the right formula. Okay, so I am going to type in 655. Okay, times my weight, right? So just went to the doctor this week, actually. Okay, and yes, I am 5'2", so that would make me 62 inches. Okay, and I am 33. Okay, all right, so now I've got my formula here. Okay, so, oh, well, I filled that in the wrong one. Alright, so let's redo this. Okay. So I'm going to fill in, let's go back and redo that. I did that wrong. So mine is be 4.35. Okay, and we'll redo that. 4.7. And this is 4.7 again. Sorry guys, already messed up. Alright, so now let's fill in our personal information. So once again, we're going to come back with that. Personal information is 4.35 times my weight in pounds. Okay. And then we're adding times my height. Yes, I'm very short. Okay, some of you are probably taller than I am. Okay, I'm 33. So there's what my formula would look like. Okay, there's what my formula would look like. All right, so let's calculate it. Okay, so here is the tricky part, right? So you're going to calculate your answers to the 3 sets of parentheses. Remember your math principles. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which just means that we are going to do our parentheses first, and then we will go in and add and subtract. Okay? So in order to do this set of parentheses, let me do my math. Okay. So I would say 4.35.
Sorry for the interruption. You had students on campus today, students as in their own kids on campus today, and their older kids, or if you have older
Okay, let's
kids
calculate the next one.
easily, could you send me a text message, please? Thank you.
Okay, please excuse that interruption. Okay, we get interrupted on a daily basis. Okay, all right, so last set of parentheses here, which is my age. Now, these answers obviously are going to be different for you when you calculate it, so that is what I would, that's the next step in the process. That's what mine would look like. Okay, so now we can add and subtract, okay, to get our BMR. So let's take a look at our BMR here. So let's see what my BMR is. Plus 674.25 minus 1,551. Okay, so you should get within 1,000, right? 465. Okay. So this means, so this number down here, my BMR is going to be 1,465 calories. Okay. And this means that in order for my body to function normally and healthfully on a daily basis, to keep everything running without me thinking about it, right? And while my body is at rest, I'm expending 1,465 calories a day. Okay, so that means I need to at least be consuming that much. So remember, our daily values are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So 1,400 of those calories go to normal body functions. That's not including my exercise. That's not including my work or any other thing that I do other than that. That is just when my body is at rest. Okay, so now let's take it a step further. Let's calculate how many calories that my body needs giving my exercise or my exercise expenditure. How many calories do I need to exercise daily? So if we look at the Harris-Benedict formula, okay, scroll on down here with me, you can see that you're going to take your BMR and you're going to times it by whichever category that you are in. So if you live a sedentary lifestyle, which means there's little to no exercise, you're a couch potato, you maybe go to the store, come home, and you sit down and you play video games all day. Okay, very sedentary. Okay, if you're lightly active, maybe you play sports 1 or 2 days a week. Maybe you walk your dog every day. You know, and other than that, you just come home and sit down. Okay, play on your phone or video games or whatever you guys do. Okay, so so what if you're moderately active? Okay, we're playing sports, we're going hard. You know, we're practicing for 2 hours or exercising 2 hours every day, or at least an hour every day. Okay, and you can see very active, extra active. Okay, so you're going to pick which one that you, which category that you fell into, and you're going to fill that in down here. So my calories were 1,465. Okay, so that is my BMR. 465 times my activity level. So I'm going to say that I'm moderately active because I do exercise 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. Well, let's just, for right now, let's go with the light. Okay. Especially in the last couple of weeks, I have been light. Right. Been crazy busy trying to get school started. Okay. So now let's get our calculator, bring that back out again, okay, and times that by, so now it's 2,014, okay, so that is my calorie expenditure. That's my total calorie expenditure that includes my BMR and my activity level. So I need 2,000 calories a day. Okay, so make sure that you note this down at the bottom. This is how many calories you need to stay at your current weight. Okay, if we're trying to get to a healthy weight, if you was to calculate your BMI and see what category that you're following in, whether you're at a healthy weight, an underweight, or an overweight, you would want to change this number here. Okay, So, and because if we change this number, then we're going to change our total body composition. And that's what I mean when I say calculating your BMI and finding what category that you fall into. Okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions, you let us know. Thanks.